How y'all doing? We're gonna do a install of a rough country single steering stabilizer on a 2003 Ford F-150 SuperCrew. This has a 3-inch lift. It is 2-wheel drive, so it should work for all the 2-wheel drive model F-150s, 97 to 2003 or whatever it is. I'm not sure if it's the same for the 4-wheel drive, so definitely double check your manufacturer. But we're gonna go ahead and dive on in, and here's the parts that come in the box, and here's the tools you'll need. You got a frame bracket, another frame bracket. This goes on your steering. You got your stabilizer, bushings, bolts, nuts, washers. From what I've found out, for the frame brace, you're going to be using 9/16, or you can use a 15 millimeter. And then for the steering, it's going to be 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter. If that changes, I'll let you know. Let's hop on in. All right, something I wanted to point out. This is how it's going to look on the frame. This is going to be facing the tire. This is going to be facing the inside. Bolt. You see the lock washer, and then the nut. One thing I found out is even though there are 4 9/16 nuts, these are a fine thread, and they go on the stabilizer, and these are a coarse thread. So don't switch them up and overpower or over torque your nuts on this, and then you end up having the wrong size or the wrong coarse thread for your actual stabilizer. Alright, so here's the frame brace. You've got a wire hold down. It's bolted to the frame up at the top here. I thought I was going to have to take it out, but this is pretty bendable. You can kind of pull it down or move it over. Just obviously watch out for your AC compressor belt. Make sure you don't get it too close there. But we're just bending around or moving this around up and down. You should be able to get your bolt in for your frame brace. So this is going to be your stabilizer hardware setup. According to the paper, you're going to go 4.5 inches from stabilizer to here. I'm going to double check it. You want your steering to be straight once you install all this, but it's going to go washer with a concave. So this washer, concave in, then a bushing, then your bracket that goes on your steering, bushing, washer. These bushings, they have a concave that goes towards the concave of the washer. This indentation goes inside the bracket for the steering. Alright, so this is the final product. I'm still going to do a test where I turn the truck on, and turn it to the far left, turn it to the far right. Just make sure that the clearance is good. Again, we did 4.5 inches from stabilizer. I kind of left these are locking washers or locking bolts all automatically, so I didn't put any Loctite on there, but I did put some Loctite on on the stabilizer screws or nuts. Once I get everything, you know, fitted in, then I tighten these down. These have lock washers. Tighten there, you know, so once you get it in position, then go ahead and tighten everything down. So let's do a test. So installation is complete. It only took about an hour for the install of the rough country single steering stabilizer on the 2003 Ford F150 SuperCrew. I'd like to make a note, did use a deep well socket, 9/16 deep well socket for the steering stabilizer because it's got such long bolts on it to get the nut on, and I used about a 3-inch extension to get around the sway bar on the tire side. I hope this all helps. Take care.